Yeah, please take a seat. Okay, all right, let's start. Good afternoon, Prof. Weepa, Dr. Jack Gao, Mr. Jason He, and Mr. Wang, and Mr. Lehman. Welcome to SMU. I'm so glad that we finally come to this official signing ceremony for the RCA between SMU and ZEASN Technology. Now, I still remember clearly about exactly 1 year ago, right? I think when Jason and Raymond came to my office to explore the very initial idea of how Web3 might be able to help a quite typical traditional Web2 company like ZEASN to venture into a new space of this content media creation. And time flies. So after almost a year, we finally have this ceremony to witness the beginning of a great journey of collaboration between SMU, School of Computing Information Systems, and ZEASN Technology. So without further ado, let's first welcome Prof. Weepa, the Dean of SCIS, to give the opening remark.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the School of Computing and Information Systems at the Singapore Management University. Really glad to have our friends from, I just learned, ZEASN Tech. I'd like to pronounce your company name. Yes, and also we have some colleagues from SMU. So last evening I was at a donors event hosted by our university chairman, Mr. Piyush Gupta. So I was seated at a table together with some of our guests. So when they found out that I am with the School of Computing and Information Systems, I'm a computer scientist by training, you can guess what the conversation went to. So ChatGPT, LLM, so what is going to happen and so on. So that pattern, that conversation topic, it becomes like unavoidable, seems like for the last 1 year. Every conversation, every gathering, the people will ask, so what are you doing with LLM? What do I do with ChatGPT? Now, but of course, so the Chinese saying says, 冰冻三尺，非一日之寒。This is not something that suddenly just happened. The underlying technology has been developing for many years. We are all well aware of that now. And in conjunction with other newly emerged technology like blockchain, we have IoT, we have web technology. We're now at a juncture where there are very interesting, there are opportunities to put together interesting product services with all this technology to create good user experience, to create products that would help to improve people's lives, make society better. So I think we are quite fortunate to be in this time in history, having at the confluence of the maturing of multiple technology. So at our School of Computing and Information Systems, we are a computing school, most of us are computer scientists, we set for ourselves the mission that through our research, through our education, we want to contribute to the creation of our digital future. So, of course, that requires us to have in-house expertise. We have very capable colleagues, professors, top researchers in their respective fields. And they are pushing us very nicely to very respectable research rankings in fields like software engineering, web technology, AI. But at the same time, in order to realize our mission, we had to work with like-minded partners. And so today, with this signing of this collaboration with ZEASN, it marks another step in our journey, very important step. So we're really delighted that the top leadership of the ZEASN is all here. So we have Dr. Jack Gao, Chairman of the Global Strategy and Development Committee. We have Mr. Jason He, the CEO, and also other top managers here. I'm very honored by your presence. So my wish is that this marks an auspicious occasion, the start of a good collaboration and long-lasting relationship that goes from strength to strength. So, and let me end by borrowing your product name. Let's have a wheel of a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. for the nice welcome speech. Now, next, let's welcome Dr. Jack Gao, the Chairman of the Global Strategy and Development of Committee of ZEASN.
Dear Mr. Dean, Professor Pang, and Mr. Vice Dean, Professor Zhu, I'm incredibly delighted to be here on behalf of my colleagues, Mr. Jason He, Founder, Chairman, and CEO, and Mr. Reimagine, Founder, COO, and CTO, and Mr. Mai Wan, who's CFO and Strategic Partners. We all flew in from different 4 cities for this incredible, important event for us. First of all, we are so pleased to Professor Pang and Professor Zhu that about 10 months ago, when Jason and Raymond got an opportunity and meet Professor Zhu here, the conversation started, sparked enlightenment among our company. When we two came back, we had serious conversations, and we had Professor Zhu visit us and spent a whole day to explore the opportunities together. The more explored, more excited we got it. I cannot believe within 11 months, our ideas being converted to reality. And our partnership now become official at this incredible spots. Jason, as we call ZEASN, I've got to learn to pronounce it right, as the Professor Pang just said. ZEASN as a company is the largest independent third-party smart TV operating system provider beside Google TV. And being all over the world in different locations, so 4 of us represent our hundreds of colleagues from Europe, Latin America, Middle East, of course, Asia. And they are so excited to look how our partnership really moving forward. Jason is incredibly proud in the last 13 plus years, where they have provided services to now close to 85 million installed connected TV worldwide, with 15 million new increase annually. While we serve like hundreds of millions connected TV worldwide in their living room, and we feel like we're also very responsible to see how to improve the experience on that screens through the new technology, especially Web3, blockchain, and AI. After our really first round of conversation with the guidance with Professor Zhu, we even launched our product in Europe. And when Professor Zhu and I went to Amsterdam along 30 plus ZEASN executive for all the world, our presentation, Professor Zhu and my presentation, become highlighted as one of the most incredible and largest communication conference worldwide. when we'll talk about how to embed the technology into the people's daily life. And Will OS 4 was announced in that conferences. People stunned when they saw how ZEASN's operating system changed the interface between the viewers, hundreds of millions of viewers, versus the connected TV. Of course, the people are so incredibly expected when the ZEASN and SMU's cooperation will create even more product physically as one of the important application scenario to so many countries and hundreds of millions of households in the future down the road. So we're planning to launch our newly products for the first time ever in this industry called Relax Cinema, which basically first time in the application scenario in such a large scale use blockchain to realize box office, the ticketing system behind. So through this cooperation with one of the most respectable university in the field, with Professor Pan and Professor Zhu and SMU, ZEASN serve the worldwide consumers waiting through the cooperation and work with you to make your research, and under your guidance, we truly provide a truly technology-empowered, AI-empowered product to worldwide consumers. So again, thank you so much for this host, and we're looking forward to working with you closely from all perspectives, from application side of it. Jason and I will talk about how have our executive be trained here one way or another and down the road and in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob, for the very wonderful opening remark. Now let's move to the most important process, which is the signing of this RCA. Paul and Jason.
Go ahead and sign.
You have to sit down, and then the rest is
Okay, look here. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Okay, now we have heard, Jack about the three collaboration, and we are certainly curious about how ZEASN has developed over the past 30 plus years to this stage with so many customers around the world and with so much support from the community. Now, we're going to hear more from ZEASN CTO, Mr. Raymond, and Raymond's going to introduce more about ZEASN and their great picture ahead.
Okay. Thanks for everybody joining the conference. And next, I will take some time to introduce our company and our product. Okay. So actually just now, our strategy committee chairman Jack already gave a short introduction of our company. Yeah, I can give more information of our company ZEASN. We founded from the 2011, and actually this year we acquisition another German company, two companies. One is Foxum, another its name is Relax TV. The Foxum in past 12 years, actually their company is our very close competitor company, and they also focus on the smart TV business. Yeah, but from this year we start to merge one family together. And the Relax TV, their company is a fast channel for the fast channel company. Later, for my product part, I also will give more information for what is the fast channel product. And in past 12 years, ZEASN already service for more than 360 TV brand, and the service already distributed cover more than 200 region and areas. And we already have more than 85 million active devices. The meaning is, in past 12 years, more than the 85 million family already using our ZEASN Smart TV OS. Now, I think our monthly active user around more than 35 million. So actually, in ZEASN, all of the entity in our the office, we have every office have a very big dashboard. We can see in this world, how many family is left in that second. It's changed every second. So that's very, you can imagine this is a very a good feeling. You can know in maybe in Asia, in Africa, in Middle East, some families they are using your service, and all of the content, movie streamings, the service is distributed by ZEASN. So this is the ZEASN business. Our the mission slogan is bring the world home. So our business more focused on we bring all of the content, the streaming happiness to the family. So this is the ZEASN. And in beginning, we just a B2B business. We developed the Smart TV OS. Actually, we cooperating with the chipset SoC together. We developed the OS and pre-install the real hardware, the TV, and sell to the end user. So this is a B2B business. From the 2018, we start to announce our new name. Name is Well OS. So the Well OS is just Professor Huang also say have a well time. The meaning is you with your family together to have a wealth time. So this is also the wealth OS meaning. And wealth is a very big animals in the sea, and Zhixiang season also a very big animals in the land elephant. So I can say the whale also a fish, right? The fish can through the ocean and the different sea and provide the good content for all of the world service. So this is the business. And Jack just also said, ZEASN already be one of the two largest independent smart TV OS provider. So in past 4 years, ZEASN already annual year, we have more than 10 million new smart TV OS installed shipment per year. And we are the second one. The first one is Google TV, ZEASN is the second one. And in this smart TV business, ZEASN have more than 7.5% market share. And actually, we still in growing every year. Okay, and I prepared a video to show what is the season. Okay, let's watch the video.
With the advent of the digital age, home entertainment is undergoing a remarkable evolution. ZEASN, headquartered in Singapore, and with branch offices across 12 global cities, has spent 12 years cultivating expertise in the realm of smart homes. Since launching the global Whale Cloud platform in 2017, we provided tailored, diversified smart home solutions for 400 plus brand partners across 200 countries and areas. Our innovative technology spans a spectrum of smart home devices, from smart TVs, speakers, projectors, and displays to smart photo frames. In the realm of content aggregation, ZEASN Whale OS from the world's top 3 applications, Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video, through deep collaborations with premier global. In August 2023, we officially announced the acquisition of Foxum and Relax TV, both of which have more than a decade of industry experience. Foxum offers cutting-edge smart TV solutions, and Relax TV is a global advertising-based video-on-demand service, fast plus a world that seamlessly combines the best elements of both linear and on-demand viewing. This move is driving innovation in the smart TV sector tremendously. ZEASN is committed to achieving breakthroughs in the industry through technology, aiming to become the foremost innovative enterprise in the intelligent home field, and delivering world-class smart experiences to homes worldwide. Connected TVs are now the core of home entertainment. At ZEASN, we are driving this change and are proudly committed to our mission: bring the world home.
Oh, okay. So I don't know why the video have a little bit stop, but I think everybody already know what the ZEASN our company. Okay, so I introduced our main product. The main business is we provide the smart TV OS and includes all of the content, and also ZEASN have some in-house the main product provided the streaming and the gaming things. Also included in our smart TV OS provided to the end user. It's a package. Okay. So later on also we'll show a video to introduce our smart TV OS. This smart TV OS I can give first introduce is it's a media platform. We cooperating with the different content service provider, so the end user can use such as Netflix, YouTube, a lot of key content from our platform, and we also provide the different global TV standards, such as you use a cable or broadcasting or air to watching the local operating channels. And ZEASN provides a search engine, and from this year we also announced a new features on our smart TV is the AI platform. So from next year, our ZEASN new product Web OS already includes the AI platform. All of the AI developers, they can go live their AI product in our platform. So for future, we can imagine the family can easier just freehand to talk with the TV and to enjoy all of the AI product in the TV directly. Okay, so our smart TV OS will based on the Linux kernel, and we build the middleware and the framework and the content engine, and we'll provide and later we also have a developer portal for all of the content providers. They can develop the TV version for ZEASN. And ZEASN supports this ecosystem for the global, all of the content service provider. You know, maybe in Singapore or China mainland or US, they have enough developers, they know how to develop a TV version content. but such as Middle East, even India and Africa and Latin America, most of the content service providers don't know how to develop a TV version. So ZEASN also have a completely support and validation team. We give the knowledge, we give the SDK, and we give the document training all of the global content provider how to develop a TV version. So this is also our business. Okay, so later we also start watching video for the smart TV OS.
TV can bring greater enjoyment to household. Will 3 by ZEASN has obtained official certifications for the top-tier applications, including Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video. As a lightweight smart TV operating system, Will 3 comes with ZEASN proprietary content browser, featuring a comprehensive library of over 9,000 legitimate applications from around the world, supporting no-browser-free mirroring for easy viewing of favorite content on the big screen, creating over 1,000 live channels on Relax TV, offering a diverse content selection for users worldwide. Check the web. The system is equipped with AI tools, powered by a robust ChatGPT engine. Turning the TV into the user's own smart assistant. Do you have any suggestion for a grocery?
How about a dinner for two? Or
We will reiterate also covers virus technology certification standards. It also supports virus TV standard formats worldwide. With its powerful content engine, which aggregates top-notch content from virus regions, utilizing the online language learning, it enables smarter search and more personalized recommendations, bringing enhanced smart entertainment to households worldwide. Will 3 by ZEASN, making home entertainment more than just entertainment.
Okay. For the wireless part, ZEASN also provide a USB. We name it as AI connector. It's a USB dongle, easier to switch across the USB. It's hardware for all of the ZEASN smart TV. The meaning is if you buy a TV and the smart TV OS inside, but don't have a speaker, not speaker. It's don't have it's more like a freehand speaker. So you just use this hardware, then you can talk with the TV directly. And from this year, all of the ZEASN TV, our remote control, we have we name it push to talk button. So you just push the button and talking with the TV directly. Then you can enable the ChatGPT, and ZEASN have a very big metadata. We already collect all of the movie and the videos, and also the actors, directors. We have a graph knowledge. Let's all of the metadata data together. So you can use a different way to searching what you want to, what you like the movie. And our the TV features, except the content part, you also can use the wires to control the TV features, such as you want the volume up, volume down, and you want to switch channel, you want to change another TV source, or you want to ask what's the weather today, something. And we enable an AI shop. The meaning is we can integrate the different AI product into the TV directly. And the developer just needs to configure their AI service and to configure prompt easier to our backend. Then all of the user just talk with the TV directly to such as key features about other developer AI. Then can easier to use that. Okay. So what's the fast channel? This is also just happened in current 3 or 2 years.
In traditional TV, most of the people watching TV use the cable and the broadcasting. So the content from the operator, from the local, such as the Singapore operator, or the China mainland have the CCTV or the local CT channels. This is the traditional TV content watching. But in past 2 or 3 years, one thing happened in China mainland and the US. More and more young people start not, they are now already not buy the package of the operator. So the content don't from the operator and they just watching the content from the internet. We totally know the most content we from the Netflix and YouTube, but actually a lot of time you don't know what kind of movie you want to watch. You also want to watch a channel streaming. So ZEASN also provides such service. We name it Fast Channel. Our product name is Relax TV. It's also a TV source. So once you buy a new TV, wireless inside, you just accept some terms of use, then you can install more than 1,000 channels in our Smart TV OS. This is for free. You don't need to pay money for the local operator, and then you can watch the different channels, such as movie channels, the cartoon channels, the education, or some video, news, sports, fishing. We have the different channels. So this is also the ZEASN business. We operator a lot of different regions, local content provider, and operates all of the channels together, provide for free advertisement channel to the end user. Then we can see the analysis report from the market. In 5 years ago, there still have 60% user watching the traditional broadcasting TV. But now, the new numbers already become 43% user watching the traditional TV. And this number is still going down. More and more people are starting watching the new internet content. Some from the streaming platform, Netflix, YouTube. Some of the users start watching the fast channel things. Okay, so this is a very big opportunity for this business increase. Because you know, in past a lot of the operator, their main revenue from the advertisement, and the most of the people get the product information, get the advertisement from the TV. So this is a ZEASN business also. Okay. So we can see this is similar as the fast channel UI and part of our the channels. And they also have ZEASN the in-house channel, such as Relax series, Relax the True Cinema, something. The meaning is we also have the program product manager. We do the program building for our in-house channel. Okay. And we also have another new product now. Our team have very close working with Professor Zhu team together. This is a set box testing in the TV platform. We name it the Relax Cinema. So we can see the movie have the different 3 steps. The first, such as AMC, is offline cinema. Most of the people is watching the movie from the offline cinema and buy the ticket. But you know, the offline cinema not so enough for all of the picture and the studio company. The meaning is in this world, at least they have 80% movies can't go live in the offline cinema. Because you use the bigger screen, just focus on the very famous directors and very famous movies. So a lot of movies, in this industry, the directors and the actors, they can't go live their movie in the offline cinema. This is the original business model. And also, they are not so, how to say, in the offline cinema, the people buy the ticket, but also there have some the troubles is not all of the studio and the pictures know how many really tickets sold by the end user. The second is Netflix. In past 10 years, so loudly, most of the young people like the streaming platform. But in current this years, we found also a lot of good movies, the controlled by the streaming platform, and the movie industry business. I mean the picture and studios be controlled by the Netflix. The meaning is I put a lot of money to draft to build a new movie, but how much money I can sell is controlled by the Netflix. Netflix buy the IP and show the movie to all of the end user, but limited the revenue share to the picture and the studio company. So less the movie industry industry chain, all of the companies, they can't get more money from this business. More and more money is from going to the Netflix, such as the Netflix streaming platform. So that's why we want to build a new ecosystem, Relax Cinema. The first ZEASN already have more than 85 householder, the smart TV screen already there. So if ZEASN can build a clear and be trust ecosystem, let's every picture company and studio company can go live their movie to our platform easier, and all of the user buy the ticket is a clear chain, and all of the orders can clear in the blockchain. So the meaning is this Relax Cinema can change this movie industry chain. Okay, so this is our Relax Cinema. And we also have another product we will launch by end of this year. We name it is Relax World. So it's very like online virtual gaming system, online virtual gaming world. All of the user by our TV, they can have a new TV source, and in the remote control have a new hard button, hard key, can access this virtual world. And you can have a personally avatar, and you have an island. You can build this island, and you can do some gaming sense. But it's different with other game. You don't need to take so many time to play this game. It's very like your home, and you with your family together to do the multiplayer together. Just relax. And once you don't know what kind of movie you want to watch, or after you watching a movie, you start to feeling boring, or you start to feeling tired, you can use this island to play something. And also, this world link to the TV features. Once you finish a movie or you do some searching, do some TV features, it will interaction with this Relax World together. And this ecosystem, so we also will cooperating with a lot of content service provider. So in this world, you can find some the movie story in this world happened, and you also will find some item of the movie things. So this is the Relax World, and I also prepare a video. It's a truly demo in the TV. Yeah, we do a very short movie to let everybody know what's the Relax World. Okay. And this is a truly original TV game. Because the TV, CPU, and GPU, the performance is very lower. So how to develop an original TV game? Actually, this also have a lot of challenge from the technology part. And you don't need to use a gaming pad to control the game. You just use a remote control. It's enough. It's just an OK button. You can easier to run this game. And all of the design and the background storyline suitable of the TV product. In this TV industry, I think the ZEASN will be the first one. Okay. And we also start to thinking use Web3 to build up a real smart TV ecosystem. Because in this TV ecosystem, they have different players, such as the chipset and mass board manufacturing and ODM and content service provider and advertisements, tester, and a lot of IP provider, and also the smart TV OS and TV branding. So a lot of players in also the end user. So in this ecosystem, how to share the benefit to everybody, and let this ecosystem grows in healthy. So Web3 is a very good technology for this ecosystem. In this industry, in past, the player, they didn't trust for each other, because how much money you earn from this device, and you want to share how much money to me, I can't trust you. So this is a very big problem in past. So ZEASN started thinking, all of the TV, we build the OS based on the Web3 technology, and all of the actions, the data, and the payments, billing, orders, everything, we want to record to the blockchain ledger, and let everything can easier check in the public chain. So then we share the benefit to the ecosystem, all of the joining player, they can trust the ZEASN. Then we can let everybody to build this ecosystem together. So this is, we are thinking, we name it, the organization is Mission 1. And we also will set up funds in this Mission 1. Let all of the, we get the money, we earn the money to share for some future, such as young people education, or some the green ecosystem job. So this we want to do for Web3. And the AI platform is also a very important for future, because ZEASN have enough platform and enough family users using our product. So we want all of the family users, young people or old people, they can very easy access to our platform using AI product. Everybody say AI, but if they have a good platform can launch the AI product and easier to access, this should be a problem. So ZEASN wants every user easy using AI, just using talking or just using remote control, so you can enable a new AI. You can imagine your children with you together get education in the home. After school, you back the family. I think some young child, they have the homework at home or do some education at home, use a pad or a mobile phone. They don't know actually TV is a big screen and it's a shared screen. So the young people, the children with the family, with the parents, do the education together. This is a very good future. And not only the education, also the all the people take care, and everything you can imagine is easier. AI things can launch in our platform. Okay, so that's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, okay, thank you, Raymond, for the very nice introduction about ZEASN. So after that, let's look at how we can work with ZEASN from SMU side. So I'm gonna actually do a small presentation, and the presentation is actually something like Jack has said. We have actually done some presentation at this IBC 2023, and it was very well received. So I think why not we take this opportunity to also talk a bit about that. Okay. Because it's actually a talk to summarize what Web3 can do for such an ecosystem. So my talk at IBC was Reimagine film distribution with Web3 on smart TV. So today I add beyond, because just now, as Rima shared, ZEASN has a lot more than just film distribution. We have sports app, we have game, right? We have all the other content. So there are lots of things we can do here, but look at how we can help film distribution is an example of how Web3 can help other stuff, right? So before that, I just want to give you a bit of background. Before I went to IBC, that was the Token 2049 here in Singapore, right? And as some of you might have attended 2049, and more than 15,000 participants, registered participants. And don't forget the ticket was not cheap, right? Over $1,000 US per registration. So that's essentially how hot this whole Web3 domain is here in Singapore. And more interestingly, more than 50% are Westerners, okay, so-called from Western countries. So it's not a game that you see that most of Asians are playing, right? Compared to, if you look at in April in Hong Kong, there is another Web3 event, but I would say most of them are actually from this neighborhood, are still Asian faces. But in Singapore, you see a big change is around the world, right? Everybody, right? No matter you're from the US, Europe, Latin America, we all came here to Singapore. That sort of, witness the Singapore as a hub of Web3, right? And I think one thing that you see people talk a lot, one of the top topic is how to bring billions of Web2 users into Web3 ecosystem, right? That's the sort of the bottleneck now. Because ultimately, today we have only around, I think is at most 1 million crypto users, active crypto users worldwide. So compared to traditional business, right? If you look at Web2 companies, that's a very, very small number. So everybody's talking about how can we bring this gigantic body of Web2 users into the Web3 world? Because that will make Web3 relevant to everyone and relevant to everyday usage. And here, the ZEASN is special because ZEASN already have 85 million, right, devices. And don't forget, behind each smart TV are family, right? There is a family there. So you have parents, you have kids. So, on average, I would say ZEASN already have access to more than 100 million users worldwide, right? That is already the user base for ZEASN. So it's almost like everyone in Web3 industry, we're looking at how we can bring people from the other side, from Web2. Whereas ZEASN now stand on the other side of the river, right? They are trying to see, hey, we have 100 million users. Now the question is how to bring Web3 technology, Web3 business paradigm into this large user base. To look at that, let's look at what's bothering the film industry today, right? And Raymond has already shared it, and as we know that, a lot of problem is because today, the whole distribution or even we can go back a little bit to the creation of the film, is very centralized, right? There is I'm sure you have watched all these Hollywood movies or independent movies, and if you think about it, right, from the moment that a producer produces a movie to the stage where they sort of put it in the official channel, and all those cinema lines to arrange a day to be shown, all these you have to go through now an established channel, right? And that means that all the process would involve, for example, high distribution cost, right? Because nothing is free, right? You go through these layers and layers of operation, and each operation we need to hire people to operate. So that's why every layer will incur some charge, right? And then the efficiency is very low, right? Think about from the moment you finish a movie to the moment that your viewers can actually view the movie. It's uncontrollable, right? It's not really like but why not, right? With today's technology, there's no reason why we have to wait that long for us to actually watch a movie. And then audience reach, right? It's not like my movie, my production can immediately reach billions of users worldwide. But we know that today, with our technology, it's all possible. And finally, box office, right? This is ultimately where everybody's looking at, right? How many tickets you have sold, how much box office you have created out of this movie. And today, it's not very transparent. That's why in many parts of the world, you still see people use this very traditional way of collecting your hard copy movie ticket, right? You sort of like you have to keep half the ticket because that works as a proof, right? How many movie tickets you have sold at this particular location. So this is a problem with centralized distribution, and it's the same with a lot of centralized service, like financial service. So this is where the starting point of all these so-called Web3 technology. The other one is the value chain is nowadays very tenuous. Why? Because the incentives are very poor, right? Think about it. Filmmakers, first of all, you are really constrained by this established industry norm, right? You have to follow the whole process, right? You have to go through a certain channel, and there are layers and layers of people to control how you can be distributed and what movie will be distributed at which cinema and so on. But why is that, right? And then because of that, so we don't have a lot of good ways to motivate people with creativity, right? With really artistic taste to create better products. Then audience, right? You and me, individual audience, viewers. I think nowadays we still more do what I call like watch and leave mode, right? I heard about a movie and I'm interested. I go buy a ticket, I watch, and then I go, right? And whatever happens after that process, right? No matter how popular that movie is, it's not very relevant to me, right? Because I've already watched the movie. And if the movie was not very exciting, I would say, oh my God, this movie is not as good as expected. But that's it. But if the movie is good, right? I recommend my friend, I give good reviews, I support it. Still, there is not much you can do to bring the movie and connect to the movie. So this is what I call is called the very loose and monotonous watch and leave model. But with Web3, right, with all these nice ideas, we know that we can do much, much more than that. And IP value, okay? Everybody nowadays is talking about, what we can create around that IP value movie, right? We know successful movies, you can create a lot of accessories, you can create a lot of things around that IP, right? And then today, sustainable IP value is very hard to be captured actually by this whole ecosystem, right? Because ideally, right, if you're passionate about a movie, you can create something, right, related to the movie. Suppose I'm a fan of, let's say, I don't know, like Transformer, for example, right? And I can create some Transformer poster, right? If I'm capable of doing that. Nowadays with AIGC, we have lots of nice ideas that ordinary people, right? If you're a fan of something, you can create very nice things. But nowadays, it's very hard to, to turn your creation into something that of value, right? And that something will be enjoyed by millions of users around the world. All right, so these are the situation of today's movie industry, and what can
Web3 offer, right? So, two key things. Actually, this corresponds to the keyword. One is trust, one is incentive. This is what I always say. Web3 can offer these two essential things, at the same time. At the same time. The way I call it is a trust by design, right? And value by token. Okay? So first of all, Web3 and a core technology of that is, as we all know, right? Blockchain, privacy enhancing technology, and consensus protocol. These technology combined can give us a decentralized distribution network where all the transactions, all the operations, all the edits of the movie can be recorded immutably, right? You have a very good accounting system and everything. And then it's auditable. It's auditable, right? You can audit the whole transactions. And then the box office reporting nowadays become transparent if you put everything on chain and use smart contract to control the viewing of the movie, right? And all your, for example, thumb up, thumb down, your review, your sharing of movie and so on. And security and authenticity can also be enhanced by the whole Web3 technology. Like I said, digital watermarking, all these. So recently we have got a national project together with A-Star, which is a 20 million project by Singapore government. The goal is to use similar technology to fight so-called misinformation online. And the same idea here is that with Web3 technology, this so-called trust by design, right? Instead of just trying to detect and mitigate, we go back to the source and then design the trust mechanism from the very beginning, right? And then value by token is essentially the way we try to bring a much richer IP value system, so that we can empower, for example, the filmmakers. Okay? Filmmakers can issue tokens of various kind, right? No matter it's FT or NFT, based on your creation, based on all accessories. And we can engage audience beyond this watch and eat model. After you watch we can, instead of selling a movie ticket with a fixed dollar price, we can issue an NFT ticket, right? And an NFT ticket can be with a dynamic price connected to the popularity of the movie. So if the movie becomes more and more popular, then your movie ticket will worth more, right? And then you can actually transfer it to your friends or do something else with it. And then after watching, the NFT ticket can be turned into another souvenir NFT, right? So that it can work as a souvenir, I mean, just like anything that you have consumed, but you want to keep a memory of that, right? So this can serve as a proof that, okay, I'm a fan of Transformer and I've watched all the Transformer movies and how many times, right? And then IP value can be maximized in this way because everybody's motivated to create things around that IP. And all the so-called ownership, the IP can be documented and counted on the blockchain. And community will therefore be built around that thing, right? So let's dig a little bit deeper for each of these points. First of all, what can a decentralized distribution network do, right? Because nowadays, if you think about it, like I said, a centralized distribution model is everything has to go through a central service provider. Like say, Jack probably knows better about globally how many people are controlling actually the distribution of all the movies, for example. I think it's a handful of big companies, or big channels. But think about it, actually, with peer-to-peer models, right, with today's smartphone technology, with today's smart devices and the 5G network, it's easy to do peer-to-peer distribution and sharing of the movie. We don't necessarily need to rely on a centralized channel to distribute all the content needed, okay? As long as people like it, they can help us to define their own rules with so-called customizable incentive scheme to distribute the movies in the way they like, right? And then token incentivization. We can reward those who serve as the seed, right? And then who share the movie. And we can quantify the reach of the things you share, right? Using all the typical social network metrics that we commonly use in our social network study, for example. And therefore, we can also measure your so-called this influence power, right, in terms of this movie sharing. And then global access now become possible because immediately, whatever you create has a market